the garage roof still hasn't been fixed. They did come out and they said, oh, there's not much gravel, whatever it is on the roof of it left, because felt's got that kind of gravity substrate kind of stuff on it. So they're booking it in to have a complete new roof done. Don't know what that means. I don't know whether they're just going to put a new bit of felt on, or some of the garages around here, they've put like a corrugated thing on there, so they might do that. I don't know. That was last week they came out, so I'm hoping to hear something pretty soon. As far as a bike goes, obviously I haven't done much out here. I've got myself some it's a bit dark in here, covers getting caught. Got some nice little Yoshimura frame plugs there, little logo on it, that's pretty cool. And that came through. It's my new Yoshimura radiator cover. It's only held in with 2 bolts at the bottom there. The top kind of clips over onto the little raised edging on that, but that looks loads better than that sort of Chinese one I had on there. The clock covers have been dispatched. They're coming in carbon fibre, the whole lot of them. I do need to get the silver bits off. There's a little way of getting them off apparently, which is a bit fiddly, but they do come off, so I'm going to attempt to get them off and give them a little coat of black paint. But yeah, I haven't really done much on the bike. You know, the garage is still potentially leaking, so I've just avoided coming out here and having the covers off and all that lot. And I'm still using these sort of decorator sheets. My bike cover is only a it's just dust cover. I didn't need a sort of waterproof cover. Well, I didn't think I did anyway, because it was in the garage, so that's just dust proof. So that's why I've got the sort of decorating sheets over it, just to give it a little bit of protection from just turn this light off, just give it a little bit of protection from the water that is potentially dripping through the roof. This all needs sorting. This is all the carpets that the bike's sat on, so that's off. That's the box that the radiator cover came in. How posh is that? Pretty snazzy, isn't it? Yeah, it's just, everything's just a bit chaos at the moment. Until I know this garage roof is fixed and totally leak free, I'm not really going to be doing much out here. So that one all needs sorting out, but it's just gonna have to wait until the roof is fixed. The floor seems pretty dry now, but there's a couple of little drops on the rain cover on my bike. Her bike seems alright typically. So once that's done, do the clock covers, put the fairing back on, and she's good to go. Then we just got to roll on springtime. Right, I shall add to this when those clock covers come in, because other than that there's not really much I can be doing. So for now I shall shoot off. Right, my speedo thing is turned up to take you into the light. That lovely job. Proper carbon fibre, not printed to look like carbon fibre. I didn't know there were slots there. Alright, so let's put those there for the moment, so they're safe. Don't want to damage them. I've got one cover all the bike now. Let's pop you here for a moment. I think I've got to take the headlight off again.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, if you look at that side, I don't know if you can see, there is some slots there, but that goes on there, so there's a couple of little torque heads ones, but to get to them, unfortunately, I've got to drop the headlight down out of the way, so that's a bit of a pain. So I'll get this lens protector off, that can go back on. Little screwdriver somewhere. Really need to tidy up better in here, but I think I say that on every single one of my videos, don't I? There's no, they're Allen keys. A little screw there. You've got one that side, so you just undo them. I'm going to find the right Allen key. Don't lose them, because I remember dropping one before and it took me ages to find it, and I've just dropped it again. There you go, found it. Come on. Right, so 2 little screws out. Pop the ring off. I always put the screws back in the bottom bit, just so I know where they're meant to be kept. Dropping stuff again. I've dropped the washer on that one. Bloody hell, Scott. I'll find that when I'm putting it back together. So just pop the screws in there so they're safe, so you don't lose them. Put that up there. Now I need the screwdriver. You've got 4 little screws there. Undo them and the lens bit comes out. Again, don't lose the screws. I'm going to pop them there with the tools I'm using, just in case. So right, you've got one on the bottom. Do not under any circumstances undo that one, but that gives us enough room to get in with a spanner. 12mm inside, and I've got a 14 outside because I've got the fitting bolts for my fairing that go on there. Just loosen them off. That's it, put that there because that's the tools I'm going to need. See that you got nut and a bolt in there, and that holds the headlight in place. Try not to drop these, but now I'm good at dropping my bolts and stuff on the floor. There you go, that's one. that's 2. So that will hopefully give us enough room to get in there with set torque screws. So let's find out what size it is. Not that one. That one. Right, so let's, is it just 3 screws? 1, 2, 3, yep, so let's undo the middle one first so I can get to that. That's it. That's 1. 2. This should hopefully start coming loose now. 3. If this don't come loose, then okay. Ah, there's another 2 hidden there. Is that right? Maybe these go over. Oh, I think they go over like that. Oh, it saves me having to take the whole lot out of this. Let's tighten back up because I don't need that one loose. No, that's easy then. These are actual covers that just fit over like that. They made them, yeah, so this, right, they don't actually tell you that. So these are covers that go on, but the screws that they give you just fall through the holes. So I'm going to have to find some other screws now and put some washers on there. That's a pain, isn't it? They're just going to be M4, but I don't know what I've got. That looks good though. Right, bear with me, let me get some M4 bolts. I'm struggling here. I haven't got any bolts that are going to work. I've got some small bolts, but even the washers still fitting through the holes. So at the moment, I'm going to have to do a temporary kind of fix. So cobbled together a couple of washers on that. Even they're not big enough. I need some proper, decent washers. I'm going to have to order some, so this will be a temporary bit for the moment. Which is a bit annoying because I wanted to get these fitted, because this is the only thing that's stopping the bearing from going back on now. It's kind of in place. It looks ugly at the moment, but it's on there by the time that centre one gets fitted. So that's kind of where I'm at. I need to measure these bolts at work. I've got a feeling they're M4, and I'm going to have to find some very large M4 button heads just to fit. That centre one won't even work because it's a hole there. I think it's meant to stick on, to be honest. I don't like the idea of sticking stuff on because it's always a bit crappy. I shall overcome. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to wait for the postman to actually bring me some proper bolts now, so I'm gonna have to put that in my pocket. Yeah, what I want is that diameter bolt with that size head, really, just to do those two outer ones. Once they're tightened up, feel like even those washers, there's not enough room there to hold the actual covers on, so it's a bit of a pain. I should read these things. They're that's some sort of cover. I know I bought a fake carbon one and it looked awful, but it replaced the whole lot, so you just unscrew one lot and put this lot on. So I'm gonna have to unfortunately come back to this one at another time, which is really annoying. I've got absolutely nothing in my little pot of bolts that I can actually use that's got a big enough head on it, which is most frustrating. Absolutely nothing. Over the years, I used to have like stacks and stacks of stainless bolts. They're just always good. And I think over the years I've just depleted my stock. I think I paid quite a bit of money for it, but I've gone through my whole stock of stuff now, so I don't think my vernier's working either. No, look. Error. No, every time I go, I think it's the cold weather's got to this. So every time I go to use it, it just comes up with an error. There might even be 3 mil volts, but I've got to have a hole big enough for that. The lighting in here is terrible. Yeah, it's got to have like a 10 mil head on it. Right, I shall overcome. I shall sort this out. Right, back on to getting this carbon surround done. Can you see the bike? No, anyway, got some of this. These Sikaflex ridiculously strong sort of Bondo stuff. Got some better size screws. I'm wearing gloves because this stuff is nasty, so get these 3 ready. I'm just going to bond it on there. I haven't put my glasses on as well. So let's get these 3 ready so they're ready to hold it in position. So what I'm going to do, try and work out where it touches exactly. I think it's most of the way round, so I'm going to give it a little bead just around the inside, make sure everything's sort of covered. Where was those little holes that I saw? Anyway, that on there. So I'll give this is a little bit messy, so I might go out of shot for a minute. This stuff is pretty good, but it's messy. So a few little squeezes. Oh, have I taken the cap off of that? Oh, no. Release the pressure, quick. It's got a cap on the end of it. Oh. Is that screwed on? Do I need pliers? Should have thought of this earlier, shouldn't I? Pliers. Right, I've got to be careful because I've got some painted bits that I'm going to bond on as well. I don't know if I'll just muck this up. It's tight. Alright, that's clear. The end of it was sealed up. So let's give it a little squeeze so it's a bit of shape. There you go. This little bead all the way around the inside. I have degreased the clocks, so this should get a nice bond, and I don't have to put it everywhere. This is pretty good stuff. It's a bit like Tiger Seal, which they use to put like spoilers and stuff on vehicles. I use Tiger Seal to put a roof spoiler on my Volkswagen T4 once. It's brilliant stuff. Yeah. A little bit of bonding on there, release the pressure. Make sure I don't catch my glove in it. Yeah, I don't know how much to put in, but I've got to be putting screws on there anyway. So, without touching it, yeah, I can already feel that sealing. So now, find my little Allen key. Oh, it's an even smaller one. Whether I'll keep these Allen screws on, I'm not sure yet, but for the moment they will do to hold everything in place. This side. It's awkward working with gloves on. I should have got some black ones really. Don't have to be super tight. Just hold it in position. Third one in the middle. I don't think that's going to reach, is it? Okay, let's not bother about the middle one. But that should be nice and secure. Leave it a few days to fully bond, and that should be pretty good. Right, also I've painted my speedo rings. Remember they were chrome, well they're now black, so make sure nothing's on my hand. Give this a very light don't have to be much on these. There's one. I've just got to make sure I don't squirt out. This should be good. I've only put a little bit on there. Put that on there. Same again for the next one. Just a little dab where the glue marks were. Don't need much. A little bit there, a bit there. And that's it. I bet in there. Now that Sikaflex will go off and it'll be rock solid, so that tube is now absolutely redundant because I've got nothing else that I need to stick on, which is a little bit annoying. I've got a little bit straggly there. Put that on there. Take my gloves off because they've got that horrible black gook on them now. It's a shame I haven't got anything else to use, but now these are on, nice and secure. Black speedo rings. That's a lot better. That looks a lot nicer like that. Awesome. So now I can put the headlight cover back on. The headlights are round, I should say. Oh, this is awkward. I need a spanner just to hold that in position. It's also awkward because I ain't got my glasses on, so I can't see what the hell I'm doing. It's twisted. Let's do it the other way round. And they're wound in. Other one is here. Can you still see the yeah, you can still see. Come down this side without blocking the view of the camera. Because I can't see properly, so I've got my glasses on. There we go, just picked it up. Let's pick the thread up. Oh, God, I can't see. Doesn't help I'm blind as a bat without my glasses. Well, I need them for reading and seeing stuff up close. Because I've not got it yet. It's also cold. My fingers are already hurting. What the hell am I doing here? Can't even get it to screw up. No, it's fine. Why can't I get this to go on? Oh, God's sake. It's always these 5-minute jobs that take forever. There you go. That's that. Let's tighten this up. That's 12, where is it? It's a 14. That there. that up. Right, where did I put the 4 screws for the headlight? There they are. So, one of these in. There's like a little location pin. Just there, a little location pin. And it helps just to locate it really. I can't get nothing to line up because I can't really see properly. There we go. One there. One here. And then the last one up the top. Now I'll put the headlight ring back on, take the screws out because I kept them in there for safekeeping. And that is an Allen key. 1, 2. Get it to line up. Oh, wrong size Allen key. That's the next one then. Oh no, these were torque keys, I think. I can't remember. I've lost my other Allen key now. Bloody hell, Scott. Sniff it up. Finger tight so I don't lose the screw. And then I've got to find the Allen key that I had out and kept safe. And the thing is, I don't know where that safe place is. Is that it? That one. That's the one on that side. Got a screw there. One around this side. Opening my head while I get in the way. There we go. So while I'm here, I know this bracket needs to just be tightened up a little bit, so I'm going to do that now. Because then the fairing is ready to go on, which is all sprayed, as good as I can get it anyway, doing it as a sort of home painted in the garage kind of job. 10mm. Yeah, that's it. Little extension piece. Socket. This is just part of the Road Comet mounting. No, it's not. This is my mount for my fork emblem that I had to sort of remake to allow to sit below the Road Comet. There, so everything's down there. That's the brackets for that. So in theory, if I take this out, that means give that a few days to fully go off. No, I'm going to keep that in there because I am going to lose it. keep that in there because I know that's the screw for the Road Comet fairing, so that's all it'll go on. So I'm going to leave them for a few days, let that fully harden, and then I'll put the Road Comet fairing back on. I think it was these torque screws that went in there, so let's just do the centre one up, because that one I didn't end up using. I need to take these indoors because I need to do the screen. I bought new screws for the screen, but they're actually star head or torque head. So that is all ready to go. There we go, it's the carbon covers on. Black there. That's another little job done. So I shall get this up online and to give you a little sneak peek of what's coming next. Ooh.